Okay, now I want to go live.
I hear it. Okay, Brandon.
What's
Brandon said I'm particular, right?
Yeah, you are.
So
it's not a bad. You think that's an insult?
Nah, he did it this time as an insult, and I'm
No,
about
I
to
did
prove his. I'm about to prove his case.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You could get a hamburger from Dollar Tree. How much that hamburger cost, Brandon?
$1 or $1.50, depending on the Dollar Tree that went up.
You could get a hamburger from Burger King. How much that costs?
Maybe about $2. We'll say $2
for Burger King, Brandon.
You can't get a burger for $2 at Burger King.
No, man, it could be $8.
Are you talking about a Whopper? Huh?
Yeah, okay. A Whopper, a hamburger.
Okay.
What's that? You can still buy them kitty burgers from Burger King, Brandon?
I don't go to Burger King. I don't know what kind of burger. So they just got a Whopper.
Chicken nuggets for $1.
Oh yeah, right. You can get 10. You can get 10 nuggets for $1.50 or something like that. I do know that. So they ain't got no regular burger. But go ahead.
Those nuggets are wood chips, deep fried. All right, that's what you eat. You know. And the third burger, you got a burger from Outback.
Okay.
Brandon said we are cool on this show with the burgers from Dollar Tree.
I didn't say that.
Even though you could cook a burger and we could go straight to Burger King.
No, I didn't say that. And being particular is a good thing. Like I said, you know how I used to like to lean back when we was doing the show? I think being particular and noticing small details will help you be a better show, be a better podcast, all that kind of stuff. So yes. I'm one of the type of people that's not my strong suit. I think that's your strong suit. So I try to learn from you on that stuff.
After work, I went straight to the thrift store and bought this shirt already washed. How it looks?
It looks good. It looks good. Carhartt, it looks nice.
We think it's Carhartt, motherfucker. They're breathing in a motherfucker. You can see right through it. But I bought this, washed it. How much do you think I paid for this Carhartt shirt?
$4.
That's about right. How much you think it costs?
In the store, maybe like $12 for a polo Carhartt shirt. I'm not familiar. If I go to Walmart, you don't think they don't have them at Walmart? I know they got the hat.
Huh? They don't got no damn hats, Brandon.
They don't got no hats. I've seen the logo.
No, they got Die Hard. They don't got no Carhartt. They got Die Hard.
So it's not the same. It's not the
same. No, Carhartt is designer, Brandon.
I know, but I thought maybe Walmart was carrying. So that's something else.
So your daddy is a redneck, but he's a doctor. All right. So you think you could be in a Walmart, George Floyd shirt, or you could be in some Carhartt on the boat, hunting.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. So where do they sell Carhartt?
At the Carhartt store.
That's it.
Or Bass Pro Shop.
Okay.
You know, go in there and get you a t-shirt for $50 if you want to. You know, Carhartt.
So is it in the same ballpark of like a Bass Pro hat? Because I was in what's that Outdoor World? They had the Bass Pro hats. I said they had one. They were $7.99. I was like, okay, not too expensive.
Pro hats is equivalent to Target compared to Walmart. That's Bass Pro hats. Both of them discounted stores, but one is Target and the other one got big fat women coming up in there all the time. You know, ain't no fat women going Target.
Okay. So dang, that's not Carhartt. I this whole time when I'm walking into Walmart and I walk past the clothing area, I see that little logo. I just assume it's Carhartt.
Man, he ain't saying no Carhartt, no Walmart, Brandon. All right, they ain't doing that.
They got the Snoop Dogg clothing in there. I thought it was
Snoop Dogg sell to the highest bidder. It was Master P 2 years ago.
Right.
The highest bidder, he get his money.
And side note, why my wife bought a Snoop Dogg sweatshirt from Walmart because it was on sale. I said it was on sale because they tried to cancel them with that Bitcoin, that Trump coin thing, or whatever event they were doing with Trump.
Now, on the back of the shirt, it don't say doggy style, does it?
And she bought it for me. What
oh Lord. Where they got Brandon like a doggy style on the back of his shirt? Huh?
That's funny. But no, it just say Snoop Dogg. I may wear it. I was gonna wear it one live, but I said, nah, I ain't about to wear it. I already be sweating enough over here. I put a
version of
sweatshirt on.
Snoop Dogg? Is this a Snoop Dogg? Two versions of Snoop Dogg. You got the Doberman picture.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
And you got the Bloodhound. He's the Bloodhound now. So what style? It's a Doberman picture.
It's the Doberman picture. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what him and Dre, when they put the album together.
Right. Many years ago. People don't even remember that.
Yes. If you don't know what I'm talking, and he turned into a Doberman picture.
He turned into a dog, and we was blown away by that.
Hey, they got him hot. Everybody knew Snoop Dogg.
Right.
Right. We danced off the man's name, Brandon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy,
But and we had to listen to the radio to hear those songs and try to record. Well, go ahead.
I didn't hear that. I heard that off recordings from the radio, brother.
Yeah, but that's what I'm about to say. We had to take a cassette tape and try to record when it was playing on the radio. And then that's how you had your copy and you play it that way. But yeah.
There you go.
They used to have what?
Right,
late 8 at 8. They used to have the top 8 songs at 8. I think they used to play it. So I used to try to stay up and try to record the songs that they play because that's how I used to listen to music back then.
Brandon Bomber used to keep the keys in the car on the Pontiac Sunfire on Fridays. Said, Brandon, I can leave the keys on. Don't crank it, but you can play your tapes in there. So Brandon, I'm here the 97 Pontiac Sunfire playing cassette tapes, people.
Did I crank the car? They had a car like an idle where the battery's kind of running a little bit.
Your mama said don't crank it.
But which one would be worse? I would rather. Well, I guess you either waste your gas or a chance killing your battery.
Brandon, how often? Okay, like on cassettes. It's 30 minutes. Brandon recorded one song that takes 3 minutes. And playing it back and forth. So you play it, rewind, play it, rewind, play it, rewind. Soon Brandon gonna get sick and tired after 20 minutes and he goes back in the house. The
probably right.
Can you just skip tracks, Sneaks?
Go ahead.
Could you skip tracks?
No, you couldn't skip. No, you had to fast forward. Fast forward. Then you hit play and try to listen, and then you fast forward again until you get to the part you want.
How long it take to go to the next track?
I can't really remember how long, but I know I used to remember. I'd be like, it'll do like this when you fast forward. So you'd be like, let me hit it now. And you kind of try to time it that way. So then when you rewind it, go ahead.
See, Brandon had one of those Hashitashis. He had them good ones back then. You know, I just had the one with the elf. Brandon had the FLs. Fast forward, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't get that till a CD player was out when that technology dropped down. Mine used to be Brandon talking about I said, God,
I had to listen a little bit. Man, it took a minute. It wasn't quick.
Yeah. I just had forward. Brandon was rich, had fast forward, but all right, here's a video, people. Do not, guys. Let's just play it. All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
2023, officers responded to a report of a noise complaint from neighbors. As officers got closer, you could clearly hear the music. According to the Mail, he has a whole studio in there.
Last one, not here. I'm stepping in.
Brandon, can you hear the music?
Yeah, I can hear it. I was trying to figure out. I'm like, am I playing something? That's him playing it because I know they say he got a studio. Is he doing anything wrong yet? Everything's good right now, kinda.
Brandon, what was the light outside? Was it dark or light?
It's dark. It's probably after 10. I can't see the time on there. Well, it's probably about 9 or 10. But should you have your music up loud in an apartment.
Man, this is 12:49 people at night.
Okay, yeah, no, you can't do that. And the neighbors probably tried to wait a little bit. They said, okay, well, we're gonna let him play it a little bit, but we'll give him 30 minutes. He don't cut it off at 30 minutes. We gotta call the police.
Neighbors, he don't own a house by himself.
No,
All right, here's the rules. When you live in an apartment, you can't play loud music, people. All right.
Right, or you can't be stomping around.
Yeah, you can do that. They ain't gonna get you for that one.
Remember the police came to our house that one time when y'all came over to my house?
Brandon,
remember that?
once we wrestling or stomping, which one?
Well, when they showed up, I remember you was on the floor chilling. I answered the door, and I can't remember where our other friend was.
Answer the
We
door.
might have been wrestling
Mistake
a little
number
bit.
one.
You said what? What's mistake number one?
Answer the damn door. All right.
So I shouldn't have answered the door. We should have played sleep.
See what happens when you open the door. Let's go.
Okay. Ooh. That's them knocking. You cut that music out.
It's the police. Open the door.
Wait, pause it. Pause it real quick.
Yeah.
If you hear that, you inside, you jamming. The police, open the door. You think it's the police, or you think it's somebody trying to rob you?
Brandon, he heard those. Boom, 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 boom. You heard that? Ain't nobody robbing doing that. That's flash. If they do that, those flash bangs, you know, the door's already kicked in.
Okay, so I see him open the door. He didn't take too long to open the door, but go ahead.
But he heard that boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, that's
Brandon,
universal.
Yeah, that's when you know eviction or police. One of those two things is gonna happen. Eviction or police. If you hear a gas slider, that's your ex.
What you mean a gas slider?
Gas shatter.
Oh, glass shatter. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's your ex busting up your damn window at your house. So Big Knox is out of eviction, police, busted glass. That's a girl busting your shit wide open. All right. I don't know the law, but Brandon, should you open the door for police?
Yes, you should.
And if
you say no. You say no, not if you got substance on you.
Okay, I don't know what it got. I stopped. I seen this. I just called straight to Brandon and said, let's do a show.
Hey, man. All right.
The reason your music's that loud?
Do you want to get out?
Okay, well, it's illegal.
All right.
You have your ID on you?
You don't got it?
Yes, it's a noise complaint, so we have to issue you guys a written warning. So we have to have an ID for the written warning.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Uh-oh, wait, time out.
Yeah.
Time out.
What's up?
Why does she take over like that?
Because, Brandon, a man got to step and take control of the situation, Brandon.
Yes.
That's why she took over. All right. A man got to step in and do the job. Be civil.
Okay. So you saying he wasn't answering the question. I can't remember. I don't even know what he was saying. They were saying, you can't have the music this loud, basically.
We want it.
Go ahead.
Do you want to get out?
Okay, well, it's illegal.
Do you what? Like it like that? What do you say?
Your ID on you?
All right.
The reason your music's that loud?
Do you want to get out?
Okay, well, it's illegal.
All right.
You have your ID on you? Yes, it's a noise complaint, so we have to issue you.
See, last time, I ain't never had a man roll his eyes.
That's what they right. Got
it took me in my life
getting sassy with the police.
Now, my girl, she'll roll her eyes at the beginning or at the end. He rolling his eyes on every
the whole time. right. To the point where the officer moved and came to get closer to him to get in his face.
Nah, the officer getting Brandon.
She was off to the side, huh?
You look behind. What they got on that counter?
Okay,
that's what I said. You don't open the door,
people. She trying to get a better look.
Nah, this right here, people. Probable cause.
You're right, though. That's what they be doing.
That's what I told you. Don't open the door. You can talk to that damn door.
Yeah, right.
And you don't have
That's
to
mis-
open it.
So that's mistake number one: opening the door. I
If
see
you're
why you said
only if you're dirty.
Yeah.
And if she moved to do this,
Right. And he trying to block. He's trying to get in the
no,
way.
he don't know what's going on. He's sassy. You don't know what's going on. Look how he looking.
You're right.
Look
Then
like he
his
want
girl
to eat
had
some pussy. That's what you looking like.
You're
Talk
right.
to this woman.
Right. And this girl tried to tap him on the shoulder, be like, let me handle it. I got it.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, so we'll just turn it down. We don't know if it's that loud.
We still need an ID.
We got the camera. He got a Sony camera.
I
They're
watch a
about
lot
to do
of
some
cop
OF stuff.
videos.
Hmm?
I watch a lot of cop videos. Criminals never have ID, people. Criminals never have ID.
But why? Why do you think that is? Because I see a lot of cops episodes, and I watch some body cam stuff. They don't have ID. Or they can't
don't.
find it.
They don't. So, and the funny thing about criminals, people, once you get arrested one time, they doing this.
Right.
So they're gonna run you through the database and figure out who
Right.
you are.
Whether you got your ID or not.
And if you don't tell them who you are, that's another charge.
Yeah.
30 days in the hole. You know, I know you're used to it, but that's an
Right.
extra 30.
And is it worth it? No. They're
Yes,
gonna
Brandon.
figure out who you are.
Hoping you got a rookie cop still wet behind the ears. And they still gullible. That's what you want.
If they see
You
him, no, they ain't going for that. No way.
Yeah, they go with what they do, Brandon. They give their daddy name and their mama name. And pray to God she don't got no records. So when they pull out the picture, that kind of look like her.
Right.
Criminals,
So
you
when they
ain't
be in the
slick,
car,
all
they
right?
look it up.
Yeah. You ain't slick. You 22 and your mama 54. And they're like, hold on, they look the same, but she 54.
So you saying the girl got a body like a 54-year-old or a face?
Well, no, this is general. No, she fine. What's she getting right now? She's getting that pipe up in her, paying all the bills. And he said, I want to be on social media. So I got this camera. I can videotape you, videotape us, and we gonna live that way. And Brad, how much money we made on social media, Brady?
How much have we made? Did they send us about, well, let's say $50. Did we get 100 something?
$120, people. Now, me and Brandon probably got about $12,000 up in this motherfucker. You see, he
Right.
sold her a dream. You ain't getting nobody on damn social media.
Right.
It's rare.
Right.
But she believed him.
Mhm.
Okay, what's your name? What's your name?
What's your name then?
Yeah, we fine. We drinking right now. You don't care about none of this. We was
Okay.
just wondering. Okay.
But you have to, if somebody has to issue, no, the
This-
door's not closing. Somebody has to
Can they close the door on the police officer?
Brandon, that door open now. That's why I say,
Once
If
you open it,
you know the thing. If it's locked, they can't go inside, right?
right.
But if it's unlocked, they can go inside. You open the door, now it's unlocked. Oh, wait a minute. I see something in the background.
Right. I see some weed.
You see people. There you
Right.
go. You got a right to keep your persons, but you open
Yeah.
the door, you let them
Yeah.
in. Just like the movie Sinners. Can I come in? Oh, Brandon ain't never seen it.
I
I'm
ain't
sorry.
see it yet.
So yeah.
But
let's go
I've
give it away.
heard people talking about it. Yeah.
Okay.
But I am glad you brought this video up because it does illustrate a good point. Like I say, if you are doing something illegal, if you invite the police in by opening the door, you letting yourself be investigated or starting the investigation process. And all it takes is them looking around to see probable cause to start looking for XYZ, trying to get your ID, asking for your girlfriend ID, running her. She may have a felony.
Mhm.
So, just think about that.
Catch a window open, you got your blinds open, you don't open the door, they looking through your window. If they see something
Right.
through their window, they
Yeah.
try to go get a warrant,
Right.
and then they coming up in there. So you gotta do whatever you gotta do.
You on here?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Are you is this your apartment?
This is my apartment.
Okay, you can't shut the door.
I'm not shutting the door, I'm just closing it.
It's not being closed.
Close.
I'm gonna do this at your house when I find out where you stay too.
Okay.
Oh, wait, is that a threat? Can you do that?
See, he lucky he didn't have that cop. Was that Mary, the lady, the Minimum Shimish, would have said, "Oh God, don't shoot me! Oh, you devil!" And she had a pot of water.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember.
See, if that cop was here at the scene,
He
or
would've shot
even me, I say, cut the cameras, cut the body cameras off. I'm busting in that door. It's already open, right?
Right. Because can you threaten to come to a cop's house and do the same thing and knock on his door and try to do that? I don't think that's a good idea to be trying to do.
Say anything you want. That was me. That door getting kicked in right now with the cameras off.
You don't have to.
Legally, you do have to.
Legally, I don't want to hear your mouth.
Legally, you have
Legally,
to.
I don't want to hear your mouth.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Can you hear, Brandon?
Yeah, I can hear. Now I can hear.
This door is gonna stay open, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and get your ID if you can. The door is gonna stay open. We're gonna.
Both parties are very signal 45.
For the noise ordinance violation, okay?
Okay, could y'all just give me 1 second?
The door stays open.
No, just
See, who
don't
drinks
come by the
alcohol
door.
in front of the cops, people?
You're good.
Besides white women. Huh?
That's not
America.
tough. You don't think that's tough?
No, they ain't tough. This is America. You can't drink alcohol in front of no cops unless you're a wonderful woman, you know,
Right.
or a wonderful
On
man.
Bourbon Street.
And have
Mardi
a
Gras.
cozy. You got to have a cozy now. If it ain't no cozy, they busting that water. They busting that watermelon out. So,
All right.
Let me put on something.
Look at him.
When we first moved here, we wouldn't even been here. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just disrespecting us because
We're not disrespecting you guys. You're violating the noise ordinance.
If I do this at your house, if I
Mm.
can do it at both your house, just to let y'all know, I'm like that.
That's fine.
the loud music was heard in the parking lot. And it was heard so much. Brandon thought he had music in his own house
You're right.
playing
Right. Through the body cam audio.
through the
It
body
was-
cam audio. And he's talking about respect. These
Right.
type of guys don't show no respect to nobody else except for themselves.
Yeah. Do you think he
And-
has his own apartment?
No, Brandon's couch to couch.
Yeah.
It's no vagina to vagina. That's where he's at.
Right.
So he need to
in
get
there
taught
trying
a
to
lesson.
make his stay. He trying to put it down in there so he has somewhere to stay.
Now he just giving her attention. Brandon, you know what they doing. But she's small, so you can't do that. So
Can't do all that.
you know what they doing. You know, having a good time. He just didn't know to turn the damn music down.
But how you don't know that? Well, I guess
I
at a
understand.
certain age, you kind of figure that out.
Animals, Brandon. If you take a pig and put them in, can a pig run with the horses just because a horse and a pig is adult?
No.
It's who you are. You
Yeah.
know, he belongs in this junky ass house. That's his top. That's his top. This is peak right here. I
Yeah.
told you about the man. Only thing he wanted in college, in life was a boombox, right? In the 80s.
Mhm. Yeah.
He's that type of man.
Yeah.
Okay.
You understand that? I'm like that.
What's your name,
He
sir?
said he liked
Use
that.
your ID as
No,
well.
you don't. I'm just
Yes,
talking
I do.
because you talking to me in my house and my door. I'm a little drunk, you know.
Yeah.
You feeling good? I'm with my fiance having a good night.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Don't-
a fiance.
Now put your hand in my face. I need your ID.
See, people in real life, you know, you don't get drunk with no fiancés. People, they don't last. How you getting drunk with your wife and getting blistered?
Playing music at 12 o'clock.
See, this is those relations. Yeah, would a good woman be playing music at 12 o'clock?
No.
See,
Not
that's-
normally.
That's the husband I want. Who let me play music at 12 o'clock out loud,
Right.
you know?
Right.
Who gets sassy with the cops.
Right.
That's,
And tell
that's
them they're
the
gonna
one
come
I
to
want.
the cop's house.
Tell him go come to the cops out. And he don't even have a house, you know? And so that's a double kicker.
Right.
Lawful reason.
Because you
okay?
guys got drugs right there on the counter in plain
That's what
view.
I'm saying.
A lawful reason.
So now we're-
Listen, sir. I can wear your badge just like you're wearing your badge.
I
But
don't
you
have
don't
that.
You sound real.
You
Ma'am.
always say something.
Let's head out. Okay, I'm
maybe-
talking. Yeah, you.
Let's just go over here.
And you know what? Usually is because we've had a video. Remember when the cops pull up to that couple? They was in the park. The dude was calm, but the woman was kind of trying to turn up and doing too much. And now it's reversed. Now the dude acting sassy. He want to get an attitude, rolling his eyes, doing all that stuff.
See, he's the type of guy, Brandon. He get all the girls full
Mhm.
food. He don't eat no food because he can't afford it. So his body stay cut. So a woman would see this and be like, "Oh, man, he's got it. He's fit."
Right.
But in reality,
He just
nigga
hungry.
with boxes that Home Depot will fuck his ass up. In reality.
Yeah.
But the
But-
girls can't tell the difference.
Go ahead. Hit it.
Oh, okay. I thought you was about to say something.
I was, but I'm gonna wait.
No, I need you to grab your ID.
Then what's your name? If you don't have your ID, what's your name?
You legally have to identify.
Look how he had his hand on his hip. He like, look at that.
Huh?
That's sassy right there.
You sure? What? Okay. And they try to shut the door. You can't shut the door. You can't shut
Right.
the door.
What I was gonna say is he doing all this because he knows deep down inside he got a felony or he got something wrong with on his record? I'll just say that.
No, he deep down he's a woman, Brandon, an untamed gorilla. you know who he is. He ain't never been checked. Only time he
That's
go check when
crazy.
he's go to jail. And that's when he turned. He ain't the man, then he's the woman. Grab up both
Right,
of those ponytails, one on the right and one on the left. Huh? You see
Yeah.
him? And that's what he be looking like.
Gangstalicious, yeah.
Yeah, Kool-Aid on the lips. Extra bottle. Oh, every time you go to the commissary, they got the little bottles of baby oil. He buy them all out. If he say he found out he stay lubed up, the guys ain't gonna jump on him. Brandon, will you jump on the extra lube guy? Okay. So he know the game.
You're about to go in
Is this
handcuffs.
how this is gonna go? Okay.
You're about to go in handcuffs.
Just calm down.
Provide your name or you're going in handcuffs.
And let me handle this.
Well, it doesn't have to be like this. You can just give us your name. Okay.
Let me handle this and we can go ahead and get this.
You got the
over
camera. He
with.
said, "Let me check the let me check the angle."
That's your last warning.
Look at his arm.
You're a grown man. You can answer a question. So again, what is your name?
I'll slam the door, go to bed. But
You can't slam the door. It's too late. You open the door.
My name's Officer Steve.
I'm not doing this. Is he trying to intimidate him?
Turn around.
What y'all don't know, y'all about to find out. These are smaller officers. You have a woman and you have a geek,
Right.
and he senses that. Now, if this was officers with beards, nah, he won't be. He'll be yes, daddy, yes, daddy, yes.
Right.
He'll be like that. But with these guys, this is why I think he's acting like that, because he's high on something and his mind is not too clicking.
Yeah.
No.
See, look, now you want to do them up.
Turn around.
No. It's just no, babe.
Dang.
No. Look. Babe, calm down. Calm down.
Stop.
Calm down. No.
Dang. You had to grab the camera. I ain't never seen nobody do that.
A diva, y'all. You gotta grab the camera. A diva. Do anything for the attention.
If you about to get arrested,
No, this ain't arrested, Brandon. You doing this, and it's two loaded guns on the scene, and you doing this.
right? I'm surprised they didn't shoot him. He reaching and grabbing for stuff while
What they
he's
doing?
pushing them away.
Brandon, only thing he got on him is zest. All right. He ain't
Right,
grabbing.
that's what I'm about to say. So you think those officers were fearful of this man?
No, not in this particular case.
No.
But they knew they didn't want to do this
Right.
because they
right.
undersized. Yeah.
Back up. Get on the ground. On the ground. Back up.
Look, I'm not doing.
Put your hands behind your back right now. Or you're
Calm down. Calm down.
Excellent police work, people.
You're about to get tased. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Hey, look, calm down. I got everything on the cars.
Put your hands behind your back.
Look at that apartment.
There you go. Right here. You saw
What
what he
happened?
just did, Brandon.
What happened? What did he do?
Watch this closely. This is why I say excellent police work right here, people.
Behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Hey, look, calm down. I got everything on the cars.
Put your hands behind your back.
No, look, everyone's hit.
Now you just threw it away.
Tase you.
Right now, she was supposed to,
Back
bah, 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 but with the taser.
Right. Oh, she hit him. Why do people always do it? He's not doing anything. He's resistant.
Excuse me. I'm not on her. Camera back. Hey, don't touch
Give me your phone.
Do not touch my phone. This is my property. This is my property. Please don't touch me.
Okay, turn around.
I'm not doing that. What are you doing? I'm not touching you. Everything is over.
Calm down, okay? Calm down. You got probes in you. You have probes in you. Calm down.
I'm not doing
Okay,
anything.
don't move. I understand that. You have probes in you. You have probes in you, okay? You have
Now he said he want to beat the hoot out of him.
Oh, is
Now,
that what he
see,
said?
Yeah. Now, Brandon. Now, if I got the man gave me this hassle right now. That's
Mhm.
me. I'm the white cop. He said he want to beat me. What you think I'm gonna do, Brandon?
What you gonna do if you're a cop? You'll uncuff him. Be like, all right, come on.
Nah, first I could do turn that cap. Nah, I ain't done. Turn that cap off.
No, you can't.
Who used to do the big elbow, Brandon? Who used to do the big
The
elbow
Rock.
wrestling?
The Rock did the people's elbow.
Run the clothesline.
I don't know. Not Hulk Hogan. Who
Shaw,
was
what's
it?
Brian Shaw? Well, somebody used to do the running clothesline right there, right in his back.
You may want to do that, but then that'll give them be like, well, what happened on this part where the body cam got turned off? You know,
Man, they'd be defective. You know, these body cams be jumping, it'd be defective. A taser was submitted. You know, the man had pros in it. We said, don't move. You got pros in you. I don't want to beat your butt. It must have clicked up. The electricity came up, shut the camera off or something. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you do. Yeah. Like, I won't do that, people. This guy behaved just like but particularly like a woman behaved under this influence. So he wasn't a threat. He was just a very
we'll just say a loud, unruly woman, because not all women are gonna act this way.
Yeah, loud and unruly, you know.
have probes in you.
Hey, man,
I
bro.
haven't done nothing to you. Everything.
Hey, I got thugs at my door.
Everything.
What'd he say?
I got thugs at my door.
I'm gonna set you up, all right? Man, stay. Stay. You have probes in you. You need to stay still, okay?
Y'all seen her.
Hey, right here.
Y'all seen her, right? They said this to me. I haven't even done anything.
And we told you several times
Yes,
to
and I
stop.
told you.
And we told you several times to stop.
On record, though. I haven't done
Yeah, I got on the record as well.
It's like I haven't
The
done
neighbors thought the
no
music was loud. All this carrying on.
Well, they happy. They happy. Thank God. Thank God. 2 more times like this, they be kicked out.
You think they got their window cracked a little bit so they can hear what's going on, or peeping out their front door? Or they just in their bed trying to listen.
One guy got up. One guy was pissed. What's going on down there? One guy was pissed the whole way. Yeah, but people happy. You know, you gotta get when rats get inside your house, you gotta get them out any way possible. You know?
I don't think I ever told you this, but you remember the apartment that I was in Charlotte when I got my CD player stolen. Well,
the one I went to?
Yeah.
Oh, it looked like little Mexico. Looked like a back alley in Mexico at the bus stop. Then you turn the corner, then a straight hood.
For sure. But listen, we started to move out because we was gonna move back to Columbia. And all of a sudden, maybe 2 days before that, it was this dude who looked like I'm pretty sure he just got out of jail. Had a do-rag, not a do-rag, but a bandana, blue bandana on. He was walking downstairs, like listening to music downstairs and stuff, kind of like drinking and stuff. I was like, oh Lord.
He said, okay, because Brandon said, oh man, I'm cool. Because Brandon's a married man this time, right?
Yeah.
I'm fine. I am fine. But this nigga gonna be some trouble with my wife.
Right.
Now, Brandon, if his wife say something, Brandon may have to kill that
damn. Right. And you know, you looking at him when I looked at him one time when I was walking in, and I'm, I gave him a what's up or whatever. I was like, man, I might have to fight this dude straight up.
Not because it was my theory correct because of you, or because your wife got to walk past the same damn guy?
But that and just everything, just because I don't know, as a man, if you live somewhere, you want to feel like
he was on the steps.
Huh?
When you walk past him, he was on the steps.
He was like underneath the steps. So his place was, the steps are here, and he's in the apartment behind the steps. So he's behind the steps.
Did you have to walk over?
Yeah, I had to walk over him.
On the steps.
Yeah, kind of like
why
that.
Was he sitting on the steps?
He was just in front of his door, but behind the steps, walking out, and then to the front, and then back to, just walking around, listening to music, drinking out there with a blue bandana on.
Yeah, he got to call the cops on his ass, man. See, I thank God I'm 40. 20 years old. I'm like, man, I may have to kill this nigga.
You're right.
40 years old.
Right. And I had my daughter. And I had my daughter too, so just something to think about. Like people, you can't live everywhere because certain people will be living where you stay, and then you got to cohabitate with those type of people. So if you think you in this class, and you just because you in a cheap apartment, somebody that's below your class, or just somebody that's at your class, but they don't know how to act. Now y'all live together. Now you got to see them every day.
See what's going on in this video, people. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it and talk. I'm going to describe what you're seeing. You have class. It's a class system.
Mm-hmm.
I can live with other working class individuals.
Yeah.
The black girl in here, she's working class.
Yeah.
These police officers, they are working class. Everybody in this complex are working class. They got to get up and go to work in the morning.
Yeah, so you can't be partying all night listening to music. Go ahead.
This working class woman, black girl, let a lower class, a thug class, YN class infiltrate her class system.
Mm-hmm.
And this what he got. He don't have a place. He don't have a job. He's up. They're playing loud music. He's not from that. He don't supposed to be there. He's supposed to stay in the ghetto where he belongs forever.
But do you think he's kind of corrupting her? He got her doing things outside of her class, and now this is the results of it.
Correct. She sound just like she graduated from Winthrop. You heard? Let me handle this. You saw that, right?
Right.
Let me handle this. And he up there.
Right. Got his hand on his hip.
Beard in his hand, talking to cops, looking at people in the eyes and rolling the eyes off of every sentence.
And then telling the cops, I'm gonna come to your house. That's one thing you can't say.
Man, they know the bus will come out there. He can't get to that house. Yeah. He can't get to their house, to their working class house. They stay at a working class house that is almost middle, but you're good. You won't have nobody drinking no E&J over there. You know,
I think you said that years ago in one of our videos. You know, like certain individuals, say if you was beefing with somebody, they're not going to leave their area. They're not going to leave their hood. They just don't ever do that. They're not going to come into the nicer neighborhoods. I mean, they can, but they're not going to come fight you in your environment. But if you go to their environment, that's when you're going to catch it.
You're right. You'll catch it a lot. Now, occasionally you have rare incidents like Julio Fulio.
Talking about Jacksonville.
Yeah, those man went 60 miles to get his ass.
Well, that is true.
Rare cases you'll have like that.
Yeah, that's true.
But that
they gotta really want you to do all that.
Correct. And what the guys get off Julio Fulio, brother?
What do they get? The people that murdered him? Nothing. Yeah. They got jail time.
But what did society get?
What did we get? We get to pay for criminals in jail. We get our tax.
We got another thug off the street. We got another criminal thug off the street selling deadly rap music. We got another shiesty woman who set them up.
Which people don't like to talk about that part, but that's the key part.
And you got two guys. Who unload the shots out there outside the Holiday Inn.
Right.
We got all those people off the streets.
Right. And now people might not want to stay at the Holiday Inn, or they hurt their business a little bit.
Blood cleans run right down the street in the drain. That's why we got drainage. The junk man got to deal with the Hellcat with the Scat Pack motor. Police officers got a deal. He got 3 felonies on his belt. You know, judge got a deal. The lawyers got a deal. Public defender, he got a job to keep.
Yeah,
you know, because they didn't have no money. You see, well, everybody benefits from
except
your
for us.
disaster.
Yeah.
And taxpayers is paying this guy. Let's see what's he talking about.
Up against this. Stop. Do you have anything in your pockets?
No, I don't.
Okay. If you cross the guard line at the jail and you have something in your pockets, it will be a felony. Do you understand?
We got a noise complaint for an issue going in there.
Oh, he mad.
They were right here.
He always called. He called on us many times.
And we legally heard it. And then he wanted to fight.
What the hell he's so mad about?
You got a Karen in the system. It's police watch on the floor. That's what he said. Who called the cops? Who called? He called again.
Right. He told me they called on us.
It's a person policing the flow. All right. What's the?
You said what? You said he's what?
It's a person on this policing the flow, Brandon.
Okay.
They want to make sure no loud music, no dog, pet bulls run up and down the hallways,
no trash,
and he got pissed off because he know on Saturday nights he like that hole in the wall music. You know he look like a hole in the wall music.
Yes, for sure.
And he mad because the cops like it. Brandon, you saw what the cops had to go through. He mad at the cops.
Right. And he big mad too.
Let's see what this buster got to say. Mind your own damn business. you see how your stress say low? Mario, he hyped up for the wrong reason, but he hyped
for the wrong reason.
Mind your own fucking business. Get your fucking kettle loaf split.
Go back to your apartment. Watch that door.
Go back to your apartment. Okay, please. Just go back to your apartment. Just do me a favor.
Anyways, how are you?
You saw the tone change? The woman walked away. Bigger man come up there. I know.
Okay.
I got you.
Right.
You see what I'm talking about? Man, no, bitch, that's a bitch.
Right. But
man's a punk.
But remember what we said, like about female cops. It's good that you can have female cops, but make sure you have a male present too, because a lot of men, they'll go off on a woman cop, but as soon as a man cop pull up, all that's gone.
Because talk back to me. I swear, this is what I'm doing first. Straight up. You walk up on me, that's what you're getting.
Right.
You talk back on me, I'm a cop. That's what you're getting.
Oh, look at my camera on top. Hold on.
Ain't no problem. See, Brandon got these $1,000 cameras, right?
That's not true.
And then he'd go to Dollar Tree and put the battery cords for him. You know, that's how Brandon be living. Battery cords. Man, of course, can't support that damn camera, Brandon. Don't people do that?
Yes, they do.
Buy
I used to do that. I used to do that probably about 7 years ago. You like, let me get these dollar store batteries. Because it's the same thing, but is it the same thing? No, it's not.
Buy a Mercedes, but your tires got Firestone on the side of it. Man, Mercedes ain't no deal with no Firestone. You know, buy a Mercedes, but you ain't never get the oil change at the Mercedes shop because you pay for those $300 oil changes.
Right.
Yeah.
Mercedes calling you trying to figure out where you coming in. You ain't never coming in.
Correct. And what Mercedes know? Mercedes got two marketeers: the people who don't even care about Mercedes, and the secondhand market where all the black people get their Mercedes from, brother. Now, brother, how much time you got? Let's go. This may give us a good clip. So
okay, go ahead.
Now, let me think. Don't talk to me. Auction. How you spell auction? Auction. Woodbridge. Okay, now you can talk to me, Brad. I'm sorry, man. Sometimes my mind, people, is about to pop on things.
No, that's not true. You sure? You done brought out so many jokes out of nowhere. That thing about Mercedes and Firestone tires, that connection, something they would never do.
Something they never do, but y'all buying them, y'all put them on your rides. Now, Brandon, this is a auction place down the street from where I stay.
Okay.
What you think the most inventory out of any cars? Who got the most inventory? This auction site.
What car brand?
Brand.
It's a black area.
Man, just name something, please, Brandon. You know I live in
BMW, because a lot of people got to trade their BMWs in.
Sorry for yelling at Brandon because that's I just heard edit. Just name something. All right, BMW. So
look at my
Brandon,
camera.
can you please see the screen? Or you want to wait till you get your thing ready?
All right, hold on. I don't even know why it's doing that.
See, guys, when I buy cords and cables, I buy the top quality stuff, man. Like this cable, maybe not this one, but this cable could probably handle up to 60 watts. I got some 100-watt cables, so they make different kind of cables. Now, this cable right here came with my back massagers. It has a Micro B,
and I've been using this cable. But for some reason, I don't know what.
It's probably not the cable, brand. I'm just making a joke.
But it's for the battery. You know, like I say, I may have to put a higher wattage back on it. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Don't tell me. So you run a camera not connected to a
because it don't have a display. It don't have a battery. It's not one of those kind of cameras. It's just a regular camera, point and shoot camera.
Well, how it goes into your computer?
Through the cords. One of them is
through the cord charger.
Mm-hmm.
So what charger?
Well, it's two of them. Yeah, it's a charger and what's it called? I don't know why this thing is doing.
Like this is what technology gets you, people. I use basic webcams. I had a problem one time. Brandon got this $1,000 camera.
It's not, but go ahead. I'm gonna let you cook.
And he getting problems off of problems.
It's like my camera. Hold on, let me jump out real quick and come back because it's not letting me do anything.
All right. Because this may be good content. This may get us some good stuff. Now, who's watching out there? I cannot see you. Who's out here watching us? But if you are watching us, hit the like buttons. Give us a thumbs up. Brandon's having a little technical difficulties. This is Memorial Weekend. Y'all guys, make sure y'all stay safe out there and everything.
Yeah, it's been a lot of ain't gonna say a lot. It's been a couple shootings down here, a bunch of
all the
accidents.
time.
Mhm.
I just shot a short today. Figure out what strap I'm carrying it down. I said, which one I gonna go with today? I didn't bring that last time. I felt naked, but South Carolina is
a little
constitutional
different.
carry, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
So we may get down on it. Brandon, if you could take that light off, if it's possible.
What light? Is it light on there?
I see that faded stuff.
Well, I guess because it's here. I have to move it over here. Hold on. It's just going. I'm just gonna. Be
There you
looking
go.
different.
Now,
Yeah. I don't know for some reason it's about that monitor. It have a glare on there. Hold on.
yeah, how many the computer screens you got over there, Brandon? 6?
No, not
This
6.
nigga went to the left again, then up.
Go ahead.
All right, let's
go.
get.
Because you know
hold
my
on, let me
camera
see.
about to shut off.
It better not show off. All right, Brandon, you said BMW has the most cars at this auction, correct?
If it was a black area, yeah. But go ahead.
All right, BMW got 22,
Mm-hmm.
Honda got 30, Benz got 20, and Toyota got 41. This is actually
Let's see.
weird. All right, Brandon, let's just call it a show.
I know. I'm gonna have to try to figure out what's going on with my thing. I do want to do it, but we'll save it. I guess we'll save it.
Yeah, let's just call it a show.
But
All right,
y'all.
guys. Make sure you hit this like button. Thank you for tuning in. Share that out. We'll be next week. We'll probably have a whole lot of downtime. You may not see us, but the following week, hopefully, be back up and running. Anything you want to say, Brandon?
No, y'all be safe this weekend. Have fun, but safe fun. Wear protection.
Yes. and yeah, no, only have sex with people you like.
They ain't gonna do it.
protection is optional. All right.
They ain't gonna. That's good advice, but they ain't gonna do it.
Okay.